ho, 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 Merry Christmas, everybody. No, but anyways, we have the new Genesis Super Festival in full swing. For those of y'all who may be seeing this early, of course, there was no maintenance. They did fix, however, the bugs that was going on with all the one-hit damage and all that stuff. But nonetheless, we have lots of goodies ahead of us. New Genesis Festival is in full swing. The season's in full swing. So let's kind of go over and get y'all prepped up on every single thing that y'all need to know. But first, be sure to like and subscribe. Helps out tremendously. So first things first is that you're going to get 10 a day free scratches on this scratch right here. So you're going to log on. You don't have to go to it. You know, it's going to prompt you for it. But you're going to log on. You're going to see this one right here, the 10 a day. And this goes on until the 1st of January. And you can draw up to 100 times. As you can see right here, draw up to 100 times. So it's not like just like indefinite. You just keep it. No, once you get those 100 worth, then it will stop doing it. But until then, you get 10 a day free. So whenever you log on, you're going to get those. And as you can see, the process here, lots of little preset skill items as well with some accessories. And of course, you know, you want to go all the way down here, you're going to find some camos and all things of the likes. You know, lots of different assortment of items on here, but nonetheless, it's a free 10 pull a day. So of course, naturally, you know, for a lot of this gameplay folks, you know, we're looking at this preset skill enhance, so which of course have the highest drop rates for sure, regardless on the 10 a free day, 10 a free, 10 a day, 10 for whatever. Speaking of things that you're going to notice right when you get on, also you're going to notice in your campaigns, your system campaign, get campaigns, you're going to notice these babies right here. Receive weekly Super Genesis gifts. As you can see here, an assortment of goodies here. You're going to see these NEX cubes, Mars updaters, in-augment transfer pass vouchers. Hopefully y'all were getting on and getting the free vouchers that were leading up to the New Genesis Festival, because we got a lot. We got maybe like 20, 25 of them or something like that leading up to the New Genesis Festival. So that's pretty cool. That's great, actually. So be sure that you accept these, grab those. And then speaking of items that you can get, we're going to go ahead and go over to the NPC. Z-Tree, however the hell you say her name. Let's see what she's wearing this time. Let's see what you wearing. What you wearing? That's a cute outfit. Not as cute as some of her other outfits for sure. But you know, we'll go with it. You know, she's still looking fresh, still looking delicious, still looking very lovely as always. But I mean, her sister's probably the better looking one. But look, that's beyond the point. Anyways, you're gonna go into here, and now they have these boosted, bundled up with lots and lots of stuff here. So we're gonna let you know some key things here that you need to know in regards to this. Of course, you're gonna have these tickets here, naturally, of course. But you will go down here, you will see these star gems here. Definitely note those. You definitely want to get these. And of course, you're going to notice these Zelio weapons. So the last shop has these Zelios as well. These are great for those of you who are starting out. You know how they just gave us the new weapons, the you know, the new weapons that they give you at 65 with their Decim armors. That's just a great excuse not to be using those. Take your booty over here and get you a Zelio with these augs on there, these augments on there, and boom. You know what I'm saying? You're good to go, bruv. You're good to go. Of course, you know, these aren't fully leveled and you have to put some augments on them and whatnot, but dude, they're the better options. They already have Grand Claudia Soul on it, LC. I mean, these are the better options. So for sure, if you can, then do this instead, because it's much better than using the free option, the free weapon. Okay, so be sure to please do that. But if you don't want to do that as well, these can also be used as fodder material. So keep that in mind too, because we do have boosts and stuff coming up. So, and then moving along, you'll notice lots of materials and things in here. This is going to be very great for those of y'all who need these materials. You know, a lot of newer players always need these materials. Some of us, you know, more veteran players who have been around for a little bit have these materials kind of bundled up, so we don't really need these as much. But for those who do need them, they are in here, so keep that in mind. This is a great opportunity to get them. Of course, this is going to be the big one right here. For many of y'all, it's these master fragments and master cubes. They have enough to get you 2 in here. So as you can see here, you can get 1 in master cube. You get 5 master fragments. So if you go over to this guy right here, which is the item, well, this is my girl right here. This is the item enhancement NPC. You go to other enhancement materials. You will find in master cubes here, and this is where you can trade in these at. It's 10 master fragments. So 1.5, you still need 5 more master fragments. If you're looking to buy master fragments, by the way, you can buy that at Archie over here, the girl for the creative space NPC. You can find her in every city. She does sell master fragments for Genesis points. By the way, you can get these every week. For those of you who do not know that, you can scroll down here and you can find them right here. So you can get 5 right there. That will give you the other 5 that you need for that to make another in Master Cube. These require Genesis points for those who are not aware. So be sure to check out this shop as well. Now going back to the seasonal shop, you'll find some photon chunks here. You'll find these arms or refiners. You'll find this customization disc, which you might be interested in because of the new Tech Art customizations that we've had recently. So you might be needing some of these. So definitely keep that in mind. Just pick these up if you need them. These are seasonal shop items. Very easy to get. Also, Evoluvolt 2s. Exhivances, these are going to be here as well in an assortment of augments, so your tier 5s, your LCs. Dude, there's just full with everything, as you can see here. All your dual quest items are going to be here. Your Dread Keeper 5s are going to be here for those looking to make some Grand Dread Keeper 2s if you need these. All your dual quests augments are going to be here if you're trying to make some dual quest gear, as well as your gold prim plus 60s, which you can possibly use once we get some enhancements going on. You can make some fog to level up your weapons at a cheaper cost in the future. So this shop is filled with really everything that you really need, honestly speaking. So this is a great opportunity to be trying to work towards getting seasonal points to get all of these goodies out of this shop. That being said, seasonal points can of course be acquired from your normal ways, such as, PSE farming, or you can go into this new LTQ that we also have. So Drill and Even Chillier Chase is the solo variant of the quest that we have had previously, the 8-man quest, which is still active. But if you want to go in here, do a little solo version, then you can go in here and you can do the solo version, which also runs for the ARC's record. Now in this one, it's a bit differently. It's a bit different in that the pathing is going to be a bit different, and you're not really veering off into these other areas. It's keeping you on the track because it's just putting you into these mobs. You're going to have to maneuver around some things. It's giving you some photon blasts, and you have an attack potency plus 20%, and it only applies to main class weapons in here. Of course, this is the general ARC's record type deal where it only applies to main class weapons. But nonetheless, this is a great option as well if you're trying to farm some seasonal points. This will probably run you around 5 minutes or so, depending on your gear, but we'll say on average 5 minutes to do the solo. So if you want to run this, that's a possibility. Or you could do the 8-man one if people are running it, or you could always just go and PSE farm, because that's always a great method to do as well. Let's go PSE farm at whatever your PSE place that you prefer, whether it's Dex Base or Newson, probably where people are going to be at. Maybe it's going to be some people in Redham. I don't know, they don't know, but probably Dex Base and Newson would be the better options either way. But if you're looking for seasonal points, those are going to be your options for that. So be sure to dive in, get those babies so you can get them goodies. You know what I'm saying? My goodies. My goodies. Now back to the scratches a little bit. I did want to point this out, this Make It Revival December 24, but not because I'm pointing this out. I just want to point it out because understand that during the Super Genesis Festival, during the entirety of it, and please understand that the entirety of the Super Genesis Festival runs from December to January 1st. But then, hold up, there's a part 2 that runs from January 1st to February 5th. During this whole time, it's free use of the Salon. Free use of the Salon during this whole time. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. So like I said, I wasn't really pointing for the scratch, but it's just makeup, so it's like, well, perfect time to jump on over to it. So just let y'all know that the Salon is free use for this whole time, for like months, like racks on racks, but months on months. But that's anyways. Now there's the SG support scratch. Of course, my favorite. The SG support scratch always. I love me some SG support scratches, bro. You already know how we get down around here because we like to gear. We like to put stuff on our gear. We like to fix and enhance. So these are your SG support scratch. It looks like it's the exact same pretty much as the previous one. We'll see what these scratch count bonuses are. Scratch count bonuses are Giga Trial S. So that's a bit different if you want that, if you need that. Possibly for admin deck users. Otherwise, I wouldn't really worry about that. Not really too much on here to be like trying to necessarily drive and dive towards on the scratch count bonus. However, if you want to spend some SG, then of course it's always good to get these preset skill item protects and these success rates for fix and enhancing and things of the like. Now most of these augments, of course, remember S versions. I always repeat this: when there's an S behind the augment, it means it's 100%. You only need one. So always remember that when it comes to the S behind the augments. But that being said, these augments right here aren't really heavily great augments. I mean, you can still use high Kavar dominant S, I guess, but of course they have high stereo dominant now. And Gigas Maste, Gladia Soul S. You shouldn't really be using these, as there's variants, even there's LC variants of the higher tier versions, the Grand and Glan, you know, so you really shouldn't be using these. Really what you're looking for on this ratchet is these preset skill protects and things of the like for those who are trying to enhance some fixa items, fixa weapons, fixa armors. So, of course, I'll be pulling on this a little bit as I always do. That's pretty much what I use SG on. So I'll definitely be pulling on this to enhance some of my gear, some of my gameplay. And I like to have some of these just backed up. I like to have these plus 100s backed up, you know, in case I want to use them. I'm pretty sure I still have them right now. I'm pretty sure I still have a no material needed, this one. Preset skill enhanced, material not required. I'm pretty sure I still have one of those sitting in my storage because I just like to have them there in case I want to use them. So, and then you're also going to notice the Super Genesis Festival 24 SP scratch. This one's pretty hefty down here. As you can go through this list, I remember they highlight these camos that you could get from this. So definitely keep that in mind if you're looking for some new camos that you want to be using. And then, of course, there's an assortment of items down here, as you can see. And always, of course, the 100 star gems, which is what a lot of people will run these tickets for, trying to get these tickets to get the select ticket. And then they'll use it to get the 100 star gem. For those of y'all who are not aware, like how people normally do that, because star gems get very difficult to obtain, you know, after when you're in late game. After you know, if you're a new player, then it's a bit easier to obtain them. But it gets to a point where star gems are very scarce. So a lot of times, you know, when there's events that are going on for scratch tickets like these, and people are running these LTQs and stuff like that, they're running it for these tickets. So that way they can get tickets and get select tickets. So that way they can get the 100 SG that's on these. They can select the 100 star gems. So keep that in mind. Definitely very important to note, and definitely very important to understand while you're pulling for things, especially, you know, as you get to the point where you've gotten everything and you're like, well, why should I still be doing things? Why should I still be, you know, getting these tickets? Well, that's why. Star gems, you can never go wrong with star gems. You can never have enough star gems, period. Ever. So I did also want to point out that we have the new mission pass that has started. So as you can go here, mission pass season 39 is in full swing now. Of course, your natural assortment of things that you're going to find on here, your mission pass storage, use 30 days, and some cozy nice gear that you see here. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. Looking all snug. Aren't you looking all snug? Look at that. All snuggy snug in the outfit. Wow. But nonetheless, you'll find an assortment of items on here, as you always do on the mission pass. So be sure that you're trying to get these, because having these is very helpful, and having these mission pass badges can also be helpful as well. If you're looking for star gems in the future, you might possibly exchange these for special scratch tickets and then use those to get star gems in the future if you want to do that. That's a method that you can do if you're ever like kind of like running low on star gems and you're looking to convert some of those mission pass badges to get some star gems. Then you can, you know, you go down here, you go to special scratch ticket, and you can convert some of those in mission pass badges. And when I say that, I'm referring to the special scratch ticket, because the special scratch ticket, when you pull 40 times, you will get a select ticket, and then you can do as you're doing in the seasonal scratch, you can go and grab that 100 star gems. Now that's a bit more advanced there, so don't really like try to do that unless you really understand what you're doing, because what you should be doing instead is taking advantage of the seasonal one, so we don't have to waste mission pass badges to do that. That's what you should be doing. But if you need to, that's always an option. And then lastly, you'll see that we have an assortment of seasonal tasks. So as you can see here, seasonal tasks, seasonal tasks, seasonal tasks, seasonal tasks, seasonal tasks, they're all seasonal tasks. And of course, you have some master cubes on these seasonal tasks, complete daily tasks. You'll see this undesignated number of seasonal points for a master cube as well. So do keep that in mind. Seasonal tasks galore. I love seasonal season because seasonal season gives me the reason for the reason. Anyways, seasonal tasks, seasonal points, get your goods. Come over to my girl right here. Give her a shout out, talk to her a little bit. You can also exchange some in grinders for card scratch vouchers if you want to do that, or for these babies right here, these EXs. If you need these, you can also convert these to, remember that you can convert these to NEX cubes if you want. These are the class cubes that can be converted to NEX cubes. If you're looking for NEX cubes, maybe you're running low, you can go here, or you can go to NEX cubes right here, and then you can convert these to NEX cubes. So you probably want to try to clear that out too as well if you can. Do keep in mind that you know, these require in grinders, so exchange in grinders. Do keep in mind, oh, wow, dude, it only requires one for this. Is this limitless? It's probably limitless. I mean, we can see. Uh, we'll see 100. Okay, no, so you can only so you can only get 100 of all these. You can only get 100 of all these, and but they should have made it more, honestly. Look, because most of us have a lot of in grinders. Because keep in mind that on this shop at the very bottom, the in grinders here, these are always unlimited. So this is the one item in the shop that you cannot clear out. So if you did have like a bunch of seasonal points, then you could just keep buying in grinders. So I do think that they should have made the exchange for this one a bit more. Probably I can understand why they wouldn't make it unlimited. However, they should have made it, you know, at least maybe like 500 per each of these or something like that, because you use so many to make for NEX cubes. You have to use a lot to get one NEX cube, I believe. Like if you go here, yeah, because you need 10 to make it one NEX cube. So I think they should have probably made that a bit more for each one, considering the fact that in grinders are unlimited resources on the seasonal shop. So, but nonetheless, hopefully this helped. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you're going to be doing during the seasonal period. Let me know how the quest is going with the chili chase. Ooh, chili, dude, it's cold outside. Some chili sounds great right now. You know how we get down, baby. You know how we get down. You already know what it is, boy. You already know what it is. But nonetheless, be sure to like and subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Much love, y'all. Happy hunting. If you have any questions, feel free to ask below. As always, glad to help. Holla. Spike content.